Serampur College, सन 1008
Serampur College was established in 1818 by Baptist missionaries. It gave education to all irrespective of caste, religion or color. They also had intention to give training to the new Christians. It was raised to the status of university in 1826.
Mar Ivanus was known as M.A. Achan in the Malankara Orthodox Church. He accepted the post of being professor in the Serampur College in 1912. The best example of his selflessness and love towards his community and church was he used to bring capable students, both men and women, to Serampur and educate them at his own expense. Deacon Yakub, who later became Bishop Yakub Mar Theophilus, along with 20 vibrant young people, came to Serampur in 1913. He believed that if women are educated, the whole society and the coming generation will become educated.
He believed that if women are educated, the whole society and the coming generation will become educated. He expressed his desire to the principal of Diocesan College, Sister Mary Victoria. This college was administered by European sisters. Appreciating the commendable suggestions of P.T. Varghese, she admitted a few young women to the college. Kandathil Varghese Mappilai, a social worker, language scholar and founder editor of Malayalam Manorama newspaper, brought a magnificent project of establishing a girls' school in Tirumalapuram, Tiruvalla.
He was called to eternal rest even before he could accomplish his unfulfilled dream, and M.A. Achan executed it very well and completed the project. While serving at Serampur, he was burning with an unquenchable zeal to establish an ascetic ashram in the lineage of the Indian rishis with Christian faith and ideologies. He thought that a group of educated young people could solve the problem of this community. Later, he thought to establish a missionary society in Punjab, but later realized that only those who consider God as wealth and everything will be able to find the solution for it. They should consider God as their wealth and life.
He felt that a group of committed and disciplined people who have a common vision can only satisfy and realize the vision of renovating the church. He felt that
unless an ever-burning God experience is acquired, the missionaries in the course of time will go behind worldly pressure and values.
unless the hearts of the missionaries are filled with the inextinguishable grace of God, they will run behind ugly desires and values.
He discussed his desire with his guru, mentor and teacher Dr. Vattashiral Maldevan Nasius and got his permission and grace. He discussed his thoughts with his friend in Kerala, Mr. E.J. John Ilanikil, by writing a letter to him. He bought an acre of land in the banks of Pamba River in Perinad. Roberto Di Nobili is known as the father of Christian Ashram movement. Ramabandha Upadhyay also started the ashram movement. Many people started ashram movement, but as a group endeavor, it was started by Marivanius. He wanted to name his community, and for that, he opened the Bible dictionary and was attracted to the name Bethany. Thus, on 15th August 1919, Bethany Ashram was established in Mundanmala and soon flourished into a spiritual center for the faithful.
This ashram was Christian in faith and Indian in tradition. He wanted to start a missionary society in Punjab, but the social circumstances of the land and his discussions with John Elenical changed his mind. They stayed in grass-thatched huts, and the dry mud was smeared with cow dung. In 1919, he resigned from Serampur College and got involved in the establishment of the ashram. With the money he got from his family and the jewels of his mother, he bought 300 acres of land. He used to beg, carrying an earthen pot. When he was in the MD seminary, as a principal, he used to change his dress 4 times a day, and the only person to have a house cart in Kottayam was P.T. Givargis. And this same person gave up everything to become a mendicant. He wanted to get closer to God. In 1925, he was appointed as the Bishop of Neranam. 8 September 1925, he established Bethany Convent, also known as the Sisters of the Imitation of Christ. On 13 February 1929, he was consecrated as the Bishop of Bethany. Marivanius started a religious revival through prayer and penance.
Margaret Gibbons, in her book Archbishop Marivanius, says he chose for his members saffron color as it was for the Hindu religious, and chose wooden sandals and a small wooden cross hung on their chest. Thomas Ingekelodi, his book Mar Ivanius Volume 2, says the spirituality of the founder of Bethany Ashram, Mar Ivanius, is based on the Bible, and his rule of life was to follow Christ according to the Bible. Saint Pope John Paul II, in his apostolic letter to the bishops of Malankara Catholic Church, AAS 73, 1981, says Bethany is rich in significance for the history of the Malankara Catholic Church. It indicates an intimacy with Christ and an openness to grace, waiting with faith and hope for the manifestation of God's will.
Marivanius believed possession of God is nobler than serving God. The main duty of a Christian is to preach the word of God. People used to flock to Mundanmala to listen to the word of God and quench the spiritual thirst. If the church is related to the human body, then Sannyas Ashram can be related to the human heart.